Hello YouTubers, and welcome to a very special Doctor Who action figure review. Today I will be looking at the brand new San Diego Comic Con 2009 Doctor Who exclusives. Now let's cut to the chase and let's get looking at the first of these 5 great sets. Now here is set number 1. So let's begin by taking a look at the most significant figure in this set, which is of course the First Doctor, William Hartnell. Now, this figure is an excellent sculpt. It really captures William Hartnell's likeness very well. Now, when the prototype images were released on Forbidden Planet's website and in Forbidden Planet's catalogues, people moaned and sort of said it didn't look like him. And I thought it did. I thought it wasn't too bad. But the actual sculpt of the actual figure is so much better. So, the articulation is as follows. You have articulation in the head. Now, very stiff. I'm not sure if it can do a 360 or not. I don't really want to try and force it or anything. The shoulders do a 360. The biceps can do a 360 as well. And you have articulation at the elbows, again very stiff because of the newness of the figure. And the wrists can also do a 360 as well. There is articulation at the waist. I believe that can do a 360, but again, it's very stiff. And you have articulation at the thighs. And we have articulation at the knees. And that's it. Oh, and of course at the hips. Now the detail, as I say, is excellent. The face sculpt is brilliant. And from the side, it's a very good sort of profile here of William Hartnell. And the hair sculpt is all very nice. The jacket has lots of different folds and seams and buttons and like pocket flaps. Very, very detailed. The waistcoat is a sort of cream colour with some grey stripes going down in groups of 3s. It has its monocle, which you can see as a silver outline, and is actually slightly higher than the rest of the sculpt of the waistcoat. And you have the cravat, which is a very, 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 very dark blue. And of course the collar is like it was in the series. The shoes are black with a brown section here. You can just sort of see that. And again, these have all been sculpted really nicely with creases in the shoes and little sections of the shoe material as well. The figure also comes with an accessory, which is his walking stick, which is very nice. It's slightly flexible plastic, but it holds nice and sturdy in his hand. Looking at the hands, very good. He's got here his blue ring on that finger, and he has another ring on his little finger on his left hand. So all in all, this is a very, very nice figure of the First Doctor. Now, if I just put Bill over here, we'll take a look at the Dalek Sorcerer Commander. Now, this is this is based off of the Dalek invasion of Earth. It's a repaint of a dead planet Dalek, black, as you can see, and the sections here have been left silver, the gun and things. The eye rings are now slightly darker than on the dead planet Daleks, as are the hemispheres on the skirt. There is now a added piece on the bottom, which is the same mould base that was used on the Supreme Dalek in the first Dalek box set. The reason why this Dalek has it is because back in the Dalek Invasion of Earth, which was the second Dalek story, Daleks could only travel on metal floors with a static current. And so they had to use these large bases in order to travel on, like, normal ground. Also has a disc on the back, which is, again, all part of the design for the episode. So, a very nice Dalek. One can never have too many Daleks, in my opinion. So we've got another sort of Supreme Dalek to add to the collection. Now let's just take a quick look at the packaging. If I just move these guys out of the way. So here's the inside. It is the same as the normal Classics packaging. No circle up here about collect and connect pieces, because there is no collect and connect pieces. Bottom corner, it has Underground Toys logo on it, because obviously they're the ones shipping the exclusive off. Now, on the back, we have some biographies of each thing, so I'll just read these out to you. So the first Doctor, it says, with a wit and humour as sharp as his tongue, the first Doctor took a very scholarly approach to his travels in time and space, always seeking to explore and so learn more about the places he travelled to. Occasionally, his inquisitiveness could put he and his companions in terrible danger, as he would sometimes go to extreme lengths to have the chance to see people and places he'd never encountered before. After a particularly grueling encounter with the dreaded Cybermen, he declared that his aged body was too frail to carry on, and so, for the first time, he regenerated. So here we have a picture of William Hartnell from the Celestial Toy Maker. It's got his dates 1963 to 66. And then down here we have a nice colour image from the Dalek Invasion of Earth. It says that the story is from 1964. I'll just read what it says here. The TARDIS lands in London sometime after the year 2164. Daleks rule Earth, but are opposed by a group of human resistance fighters. The first Doctor discovers that the Daleks have established a huge mine in Bedfordshire and plan to remove the Earth's core and replace it with a powerful drive system so that they can pilot the planet across the cosmos. The Doctor must reunite his separated companions and lead mankind into one final battle to reclaim their planet from the Daleks and their converted human slaves, the Robomen. And here is the Ident Card at the front. So it's, again, same setup as with the Classics Wave 1. The name, the dates. Sorcerer Dalek Commander from Dalek Invasion of Earth. And because it's two figures, they've added a separate circle within the main circle. Now, this is the colour box set. Let's take a look at the black and white box set. Now, these black and white ones are going to be staying in their package because they're slightly more limited. Now, although I say I'm going to keep them in the box, they are so nice, I'm not sure if I may remove them. But for the time being, they're going to be staying nice and neat in there. Now, notice that here is a different picture. That appears to be from the Gunfighters, I believe. The black and white one has black and white written on it, and it's all painted in monochrome colours, but they do look very nice. The Dalek hasn't really changed an awful lot, but it's just things like the blue around the eye is now a dark grey, as is the hemispheres. Bill Hartnell's cravat is now black, and so is the walking stick. And the back has the same bits of information. Again, it has the different picture compared to the colour one. So I highly recommend trying to get your hands on these. I mean, I know that's £50 right there, but both are very nice. And yeah, I highly recommend either one of them. They're both excellent.